if there's justice, people will not want to go away. But
when you look at the political configuration of this country, you can check other countries in the way they handle this kind of crisis. The president can take template from so many other countries. Like if you check Russia, for instance, the only reason why you have what is called Russian Federation is because of diverse different languages, tribes, ethnicities that were all agreed eventually to come together based on a common arrangement that suits every other ethnic group's interests. You can go back to a country like Indonesia, where it's living in about 6,000 islands, having different languages, yet they call themselves Indonesia. Why? Simply because there is a common interest that is guiding why they should belong to this central country. But at the end of the day, when you look at what constitutes this common interest, at the end of the day is actually their own economic interest that is binding them together. What makes country to emerge and begin to realize their strength is when they maximize the economic opportunity that is prevalent in that particular country. The strength of Nigeria be that, as we see, diversity, ethnicity, religion, all those things that are supposed to be our strength, is nothing if the 200 million people cannot come together in a common market and be able to transact with each other. That is the biggest value you have. If I have a business or maybe a manufacturing industry in Aba and I can be able to sell to 200 million people, there is no reason why I will advocate for IPOP. Why? Because if I break the country, where am I going to get the market?
Adamu, yes. when you say that, it seems to suggest that economy is, you know, more or less the fabric that defines a nation. An argument would be, what's the difference between trading within your country and trading within the next country if the country has the resources in which you are talking about? You have tariff, you have borders, you have different arrangements that makes you to reach out to the next country. But when you are in a common market, you just flow their goods and services into the market. The root cause of Nigeria is the economics. If you go back to what even constitutes the Nigeria, the entire country is a Royal Niger company.
So in other words, Nigeria should remain a country of indigenous tribesmen rather than grow to a country of citizens where patriotism, the common good of everyone else besides what I can get should take prominence over my own economics, my own individual growth financially, because at the end of the day, that is what it is.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No. Let me explain this to you, right? Even the United States that we try to copy from, or maybe the United Kingdom that we try to copy from, they did not start as common citizens. They start from the common connections. The great Mississippi River served as the greatest route to which trade and commerce advanced that fuels the United States today, that they become so rich that they begin to realize the value of common humanity. A hungry man doesn't think of common humanity is what to eat. Even China, they have suffered for over 4,000 years simply because of thinking about political and ethnic divisions. When Chairman Mao came, why did he do this degree leap forward and the Cultural Revolution? Was to try to see common China. It failed, and more than 40 million people died in the process. But the president that came on board in 1978, Deng Xiaoping, decided to re-architect China and create an economic model to advance the Chinese interest. Today we have the greater Chinese civilization coming out. Why? Because people are richer. People have better means of living standard. Their per capita income has increased. Therefore, they have all reason why they should respect the next person.
If there's one person who can automatically stop this disunity, this is the president of the country. Whoever is privileged to be the president of this country should understand the fact that our diversity is our strength. We should not turn our diversity into our adversity. And that is what this current administration has done. It has turned our diversity should have prepared Nigeria to be the best in the world, honestly speaking.
So, Mark,
we need one another.
Mark,
we need one, yeah?
Do you actually agree with Adamu that what connects us and what truly brings us together is just the economy? What the businesses we do together from the north to the south to the east to the west is the only thing that connects us as a people?
No, I disagree totally with that. It is part of it, but it's not the main thing. I do believe that our connectivity is beyond commerce. But unfortunately, when leaders come on board, leaders with ethno-religious agenda come on board, they ruin the entire collaboration. between different ethnic nationalities in this country. If there is justice, people will not want to go away. But
those of you who think the Hausa people are the problem of Nigeria, come here, I give you updates. And there are also some of you who think the Igbo people are the problem of Nigeria. Come. There are also some people who think the Yorubas are the problem of Nigeria. Come close, may I give you updates. If you like, then divide Nigeria into 36 countries. Now where we will still dey. You know why? If you are angry that the president of Nigeria is not from your tribe or from your state, where is your state governors from? Are your state governors not from your state, and in many cases from your tribes? What are they doing with the state and federal locations? Many of your state governors' children in Nigeria are studying here in America. Many of them are citizens. Now, President sent that message. If the governor of a state who is from your tribe cannot deliver on his electioneering campaign and promises, if he like, they give that your state autonomy, make una come a full country. This their greediness will continue. So, not be Igbo man or Hausa man or Yoruba man be your problem. See this America, where are they so? When you see the initiatives where governor here, they initiate. When you see the way state governors here for America, they spend money, they build infrastructure and human development, you will know say in Nigeria, the president is not the biggest problem. Now your state governors. So not be Hausa man or Igbo man be our problem. Our biggest problem for Nigeria and our politicians. Many of them are not ready to work. Many of them are embezzling our funds and traveling abroad on a regular basis. Now human being, I build this place where you see so. Not be prayers, not be fasting, not be Bible, not be Quran build here. Now human being build this country. If your state governors can spend the allocation coming to them judiciously, Nigeria can also improve and one day be like America. But they are not ready yet. So not the beef Igbo man, not the beef Yoruba man, not the beef Hausa man. We, the poor people and the common masses, not be we be each other problem. Now our politicians, irrespective of the tribe, where they for come. Peace.
Let me tell you people the fact. One Nigeria will never work in Nigeria. That's the fact. One Nigeria will never work in Nigeria. The best thing for us to do in this country, Nigeria, is to separate everybody. Let everybody go on its own different ways. Okay, let me tell you the reason why I say one Nigeria will never work in Nigeria. There is this saying that says, two captains can never be in one ship. We have three tribes in this country, Nigeria. One, Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. And they all have their own different religions. Igbo is known as Christians tribe. Hausa is known as Muslim tribes. And Yoruba is known as Juju tribe. I'm sorry to say this, but I just want to make a point there. Now, everybody have their own differences. And you want Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba to come together and become one. It will never happen. Hausa is a captain on his own. Yoruba is a captain on his own. Igbo is a captain on his own. When they come together, everybody will be fighting to be a captain. Everybody will be fighting to rule. Igbo will bring out their own idea of how this country will move forward. Hausa will say no because it did not match with their own belief. The same thing with Yoruba. This is what is happening in this country, in Nigeria. That's why katakata, wahala is everywhere in this country.
let the Biafran nation be on their own. He was seeking regionalism. Let Nigerians go back to how we used to live. Yakubu Gowon initially agreed, but after receiving a call from the British commissioner in Lagos State to cancel the agreement, Gowon went ahead to cancel the agreement. This made Ojukwu angry, and he went ahead to declare Biafra. What was Ojukwu trying to achieve that time? He wanted his people, the people of Biafra, to be free. That's what is still making Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain in detention. He wants his people to be free. Everybody deserves freedom in Nigeria. Nobody is free. You cannot complain about the things that are going on to a particular extent. If you do, that's what majority believes. That's the rule majority live by. There are a lot of things that are going wrong in the country that we are not happy with. But we are enduring when we are not supposed to endure. Basic amenities like road, lights, that developed countries have already established centuries ago. We are still battling with it in this 21st century. There are a lot of Nigerians that are happy with the situation of Nigeria. But there are some other Nigerians like us that are not happy. We have been trying to unite, but it's not working. Nigerians are not willing to unite. They are preaching unity, but Nigerians are not willing to unite. Do you know that Nigerians did not even agree to be called Nigeria and become Nigeria? Nigerians were a group of different people that were forced, underline the word forced, to live with each other, regardless of their differences and interests. We are tribalistic by nature. We are tribalistic beings. That's why even if you find yourself in a strange environment where you see somebody that comes from your tribe, you have a special bond with that person that is different from the bond you have with a stranger in that same area that you just met. You will always be attached to someone that is from your tribe. And we always uphold and defend our tribe in every situation as Nigerians. If another tribe wants to propose something that will not favor my own tribe, I will put my tribe first and I will not agree. That is how we all are in Nigeria. We need to accept our nature. We are different. We are not the same people. We don't believe in the same things. That's why we cannot unite to even say, let's protest or let's fight for change, because some people don't even believe in that. It's not in their belief system. No matter how you force them to unite, protest, they will never join you because they don't believe in that. We are not the same people. Nigerians should be given a referendum. Let them be able to decide if they want to separate or they want to remain together. Nigerians were never given the opportunity to decide if they want to live together or not. And that is wrong. It's a crime to our humanity. The time has come for us to decide if we want to remain together or not. Because if that referendum is given, you will discover that a lot of Nigerians are not interested in living together. Let it be given to Nigerians so that those that are happy and want to remain together with the state of things in Nigeria can remain together and be called Nigeria. While those of us that are not happy with the state of Nigeria and want to go and form our own nation should be allowed to go. I have given up on the country called Nigeria. We need a revolution. And the chances of this revolution happening is zero. You already know what the revolution is. If Nigerians can put their tribe and their region aside and unite to fight against bad governance as one unit, then things can change. But the possibility of that happening is 0%. But you see this division, let those Nigerians that are not comfortable with Nigeria go, and those that are happy with Nigeria remain. We need to be given that opportunity to decide. Nigeria is a British construct till today. That's why even when we are not happy living together, we are forced to coexist. Why? Can you go and force China, Russia, US, France, Germany to live together in one nation? They will not even agree. Now that they are separate like this, See the way they don't even like themselves. Talk more if they are living together. It means it will be war back to back. That's why you see Nigeria, we are not moving forward. We are not the same people. We value different things. There are some set of Nigerians that believe in education. There are some set of Nigerians that believe in businesses. There are some set of Nigerians that don't believe in education. And they are all comfortable like that. So how do you want to unite these people? How?
Look at this message here. Yes, look at this message here. It says, but one person can control America. You see the message? Yes. Please, at the comment section, you people should help me explain to this our brother the system of government that America is running on. Explain to him the system of government that America is embarking on, that they are using. Because maybe he don't understand. Yes, Trump is there. They have one president, but there's a system they are running, which makes every governor to be active. It makes every governor to be active. Do you understand me? Tell him, I don't want hate speech, please. I don't want insult. Nobody should bring insult. Nobody should bring hate speech, please. But just tell him the type of government that America are running on. Please, we need separation. Even if Nigeria want to separate in 3 ways, it's okay. 2 ways, it's okay. But we need separation. We need separation right now. We need separation. Even the soldiers in Nigeria are complaining every day. The police people are complaining every day. What about the masses? What about the individuals? Everybody are complaining on things that are going on. We need separation. We need separation. This is not about Biafra or whatever. We need to separate, divide Nigeria. Divide Nigeria right now. We are calling on British. We are calling the world powers. Let them come in and know what is going on. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. If you like human being, you like the life of your fellow human being, you need to agitate on this. You need to carry this thing out. You need to share this video. Let them hear it. You need to speak on it. It's late, but it's not too late. We can do something. In 2027, we don't need election. We need separation. In 2027, we need to divide, not to hold any election. Because one man, whoever that is going there, cannot make Nigeria better. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Let's share this video. Let it go to everyone. Let it get to them. Let them come in to our aid. The thing is too much on us. The problem is too much on us. Let them come in.
Back, my people. I know many of you must have watched and listened to what is going on here. Though we have been saying this, that anytime they want this country to divide, many northern leaders, they normally come against it, that this country should continue as one, which is not like better for all the region. I know say okay, it is belong that many regions now are coming out to say let them divide this country because the country is not favoring them. Recently there is this things going on. We are Fulani headers, we are buying people, and that is why you see many people from the south now are coming out to say okay, they want to divide. But if you carefully listen to what northern people are saying now, they say that okay, the problem that Nigeria is having can be fixed. So if they can fix the problem of Nigeria, they can still be together. That is what he's saying. What he mean by saying that? Be saying won't make everybody go their own way. I mean that other northern person will be saying talk. But waiting I get to tell them. We know say okay, no be all northern people will be saying them they then and then be the problem. We be say we get for year, but at least then we be see them claim to be their leaders. They suppose call them out that okay, this social problem, this thing will be saying that they cause for some region now. It don't they cause many issues. We be say they don't they come out say they won't go now. Instead for them to just come out to talk to them leaders, they don't they tell them anything. Their own thing we be say they normally come out and talk. We say me Nigeria keep uniting together, which is not what we want now, because the way that they buy people now day by day, it don't they turn to another thing. So the only thing we be say me I think say okay, go help Nigeria now be that division. Even as some persons will be say okay now they see for year they talk say make them day together. Though I know say okay this day together we be say them they talk, you know go feel like bring anything good to the table again because they don't normally scatter everything we be seeing in day for this country. So wetin we need for this country now be that separate way make everybody go, because the way we even dey for this country itself is not the way like people go do we be saying them we talk say make them dey together. Though now we be say una dey hear us now, I go like make una be say una dey hear us now drop wetin una get to talk about this, may we discuss under the comment section. And also if na today be your first time, make you like, share, subscribe. Thank you.